Dark psychology tricks manipulators use. Part 9. This is usually the moment everything makes sense, not because they explain, but because they don't. 1. Strategic honesty trick. They suddenly admit to something small, just enough to sound mature, just enough to look self-aware. I know I'm not perfect. I could have handled that better. It feels like accountability, until you realize the bigger issue never gets addressed. Small truth, big distraction. 2. Accountability that never arrives. They agree to talk. They just never pick the time. Let's talk later. We'll deal with this soon. I'm not in the headspace. Days pass. Nothing changes. Delay is the decision. 3. Your vulnerability becomes ammunition. The things you shared on quiet nights, your fears, your past, your soft spots, they resurface only during conflict, conveniently, precisely. That wasn't closeness. That was preparation. 4. How the focus mysteriously shifts. You start the conversation about what hurt you. Somehow you end up defending yourself. You walk away apologizing. They walk away relieved. Nothing was resolved, except their discomfort. 5. Disappearing when clarity gets close. The more you connect the dots, the quieter they become. Short replies, distance, silence. Not because they're overwhelmed, but because avoidance protects control. 6. The subtle replacement pressure. A new name appears in conversation. Someone who understands them. Someone easy. They're not moving on. They're reminding you you're replaceable. 7. Acting like nothing happened. After everything, they speak to you casually. No acknowledgement, no accountability, no repair. Because if they pretend it didn't matter, maybe you'll question why it does. If Part 9 put words to what you've been feeling, that's not bitterness. That's awareness. Comment Part 10 to understand what manipulators do when they realize they're losing control, and follow so this never feels normal again. This version hits harder emotionally, feels personal, and keeps retention high because viewers recognize themselves inside the story. When you're ready, Part 10 is where everything flips.